I never realized you were my type until I noticed that softness in your eyes, the kind that hides pain but still chooses love. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you listen, not just to words, but to the silence between them. I never realized you were my type until I caught you caring about the things everyone else ignores. That quiet heart of yours hit me harder than beauty ever could. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you love without expecting it back. That's rare, dangerous, and divine. I never realized you were my type until I watched how your presence calms chaos, like you were made to silence storms. I never realized you were my type until I noticed that spark in your laugh, the one that hides every scar you've healed from. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how you carry heartbreak like poetry, turning pain into grace. I never realized you were my type until your honesty hit me harder than any compliment ever could. I never realized you were my type until I saw the way you look at people, like you see their soul before their face. I never realized you were my type until your silence started speaking louder than anyone's words. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you defend others when no one's watching. That's real character. I never realized you were my type until I saw your chaos, beautiful, raw, and completely unfiltered. I never realized you were my type until I noticed that sadness you hide behind laughter. It made you more real. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you forgive people who don't even say sorry. I never realized you were my type until I realized how deeply you feel. You love like it's a sacred ritual. I never realized you were my type until I saw that loneliness in your smile. I recognized it because it looked like mine. I never realized you were my type until I saw how your mind works. Wild, unpredictable, yet painfully honest. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how you love peace more than attention. I never realized you were my type until I felt how your silence comforts more than other people's words. I never realized you were my type until I saw how loyal you are, even when no one deserves it. I never realized you were my type until your vulnerability made me want to protect you, not possess you. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how your pain didn't make you bitter. It made you wise. I never realized you were my type until I realized how much your energy changes a room without saying a word. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you never fake kindness. Yours is the real kind, the healing kind. I never realized you were my type until I noticed the depth in your silence. It spoke more truth than confessions. I never realized you were my type until I caught myself thinking about you when I swore I wouldn't. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you see beauty in broken things. Maybe that's why you saw me. I never realized you were my type until your chaos started making sense to my heart. I never realized you were my type until your soul felt familiar, like I'd known you in another life. I never realized you were my type until I noticed that unshakable strength behind your quietness. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you love people with no conditions, no games, no masks. I never realized you were my type until your pain started to mirror mine. That's when I understood we're alike. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how your eyes told stories your mouth never would. I never realized you were my type until I felt peace when you entered the room and panic when you left it. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you never beg to be understood. You just exist unapologetically. I never realized you were my type until I saw how much you value silence, solitude, and souls over status. I never realized you were my type until your brokenness began to feel like a language I already spoke. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how deeply you love, even when it hurts. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how your truth could cut and heal at the same time. I never realized you were my type until I saw how your smile hides a story no one ever asked to hear. I never realized you were my type until your darkness started feeling like home. I never realized you were my type until I caught myself admiring your mind more than your beauty. I never realized you were my type until I saw how you protect others but never yourself. I never realized you were my type until I noticed how your absence feels louder than anyone's presence. I never realized you were my type until I saw the fire in your eyes, the one that survived too many storms. I never realized you were my type until I felt how safe your chaos made me feel. I swear, if anyone hurts you again, I'll remind them that love isn't a game. It's a vow they just violated. I'll protect your pus like a secret garden. Anyone who enters with bad intentions will never find the gate again. I will not shout my anger. I will let my silence punish those who caused your tears. If they hurt you, I'll make sure their reflection shows the truth they tried to hide from everyone else. I'll defend your heart even when you think you don't deserve it, because I know what you've survived. They'll regret mistaking your softness for weakness. I'll make sure kindness never looks small again. I'll carry your name like a warning through every storm, that no harm shall ever touch you twice. If they hurt you, I'll make sure the whole universe feels the echo of your pain until justice answers. I won't just promise to protect you. I'll move mountains, shift destinies, and silence anyone who tries to break you. Anyone who hurts you again will learn that forgiveness is not guaranteed, and second chances are earned in truth. I'll guard your soul with quiet strength. No threats, no noise, just unshakable loyalty. If they make you cry again, I'll turn every tear into a lesson they can't escape. I'll become the wall between your light and their darkness, and they'll never cross it again. They don't realize when they hurt you, they declared war on someone who loves you beyond measure. I'll keep your heart safe, even from your own doubts. No one will wound you in my presence. If they hurt you again, I'll erase their name from every chapter you've yet to live. My protection won't be loud. It'll be the quiet power that ensures no one dares to harm you. I'll make sure the universe remembers what happens when someone breaks a soul like yours. If they touch your peace again, I'll let karma borrow my hands. I'll make sure your past never repeats itself. Not on my watch, not in this lifetime. They'll feel the loss of your trust, like winter feels the absence of warmth. I'll guard your smile like it's sunlight, and no one who brings shadows will stand close. If they ever make you doubt your worth again, I'll remind them that breaking you breaks me too. I'll keep your pain locked away where no cruel word can reach it. They'll never know peace again until they understand what they destroyed. I'll never allow your tears to fall unseen again. This time, someone's watching, and it's me. If they hurt you again, I'll make sure they face the mirror of their own actions without mercy. I'll stand between you and the storm. If it dares to return, it'll have to go through me first. You've endured enough. Anyone who tests your heart again will face the version of me I keep for protection. I'll be calm until harm appears. Then I'll become the kind of storm that ends cruelty. If they think your love is disposable, I'll show them how rare your heart truly is. I'll shield your peace with silence, your name with respect, and your future with devotion. Hurt you again, and I'll show them what consequences feel like when love has had enough. I'll make sure their memory fades faster than your healing grows. They'll look for you in every kind soul and find only the shadow of what they lost. If they bring pain near you, I'll answer it with distance, because protection sometimes means goodbye. I'll make sure no one mistakes your forgiveness for permission ever again. If they hurt you, I'll teach them that soft hearts have protectors too. I'll carry the promise quietly. You will never face harm alone again. They'll feel the chill of your absence more than the warmth of your forgiveness. I'll guard your dreams from the ones who once turned them into nightmares. If they hurt you, I'll make sure the lesson follows them like a shadow they can't escape. I'll protect your name even when you're not in the room. No lies will touch it. If anyone hurts you again, I'll make sure they never forget the peace they destroyed. I'll turn every insult they threw into a wall you can lean against. I'll stand so close to your pain that it will never feel alone again. If they make you cry again, I'll turn those tears into strength they'll never understand. I'll make sure you're surrounded by people who build, not break. They won't get away this time. I'll make your peace sacred ground. I'll make your healing louder than their harm. If anyone hurts you, I'll silence their excuses with undeniable truth. I'll be the calm after your chaos, but I'll be the chaos if they return. I'll make sure they understand that your soul isn't a playground. If they cross that line again, I'll erase the bridge that led them to you. I'll protect your heart like a secret, too valuable for careless hands. They'll realize too late that breaking you was breaking their own blessing. If they hurt you again, I'll make sure the world knows who they truly are.